ago. We were just about, we had it all set up. This is my friend Gaby, by the way.
Hi.
All set up, ready to go live, and a tree falls. We literally hear the tree fall. It hits the electrical wires. Their generator goes on, which you can hear in the background, and it's not, all of a sudden this peace and zen environment turned into kind of chaos. But this is life. So what we're going to do, we'll do this in the future where we'll film poolside, but we're going to relocate to the front of the house. I hope you're outside too, and you can gather your things. Gaby and I are going to move to the front of the house where it's a little quieter, and then we're going to do a little yoga, right? So here's the life lesson. We must be, this is why our shirts say flexibility. Yes. Flexibility is power. Because, you get the generator?
Generator is loud.
Generator's very loud. Flexibility is power because even the best laid plans, we have it all set up, we're good, we're calm. Life happens, things happen. And of course, in the reset button and start again. But this is going to be beautiful too.
Yes, we have a patriotic backdrop.
Yes, a patriotic backdrop, since it's the day after Independence Day. So get your mats, you guys. You don't need any equipment. All you need is yourself and your commitment to your own self-care. Yeah, if you want to move a little bit that way, that might be good.
This is good.
Yeah. And
okay.
And so we're going to do a 15-minute, it's going to go quickly, 15-minute core, balance, and stretch, okay? You don't need any equipment, like I said. You just need to show up, and we're going to start seated. All right, so go ahead and sit down. Bring your awareness to your posture. You can roll your shoulders up to your ears, back and down. Bring your hands to heart center. We're just going to take one deep breath together because we don't waste any time. We got to get rolling. Take a big breath in. You can look up and watch your palms touch. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and make our way to child's pose. So hips back to heels, forehead down. You guys, as always, you want to honor, protect, listen to your body, adjust as you need to. Hips back to heels, forehead down, deep breath in and out through the nose. Land on your mat, commit to your self-care. On your inhale, shift forward into your hands. You can curl your toes. Let's come into a downward facing dog. Spread the fingertips out wide. And by the way, my friend Gaby, we've been friends for a long time. We are fellow warriors and fit over 50 and really committed to our own self-care too. So I'm grateful to have Gaby as a friend. I hope you have good friends like that as well that are committed to their self-care. Pedal your heels out right and left. Hands pressing down firmly. You can walk your hands backwards towards your feet. Come into a forward fold. Chin to chest, nose to knees. Relax your face, your head, your neck, and your shoulders. On an inhale, you can slide your hands to your shins. Feel the belly button pull in and up and the shoulder blades pull back together. Lengthen from the crown of the head out to the tailbone. Good stretch. And exhale, round your spine. Fold yourself in half, chin to chest. Nose to knees. Rise up to standing. Take a full breath in as you press through the feet. Big sun breath. Gather good positive energy as you press down with your feet and reach your hands out and up, and hands draw to heart center. We are going to start in tree pose because, you know, trees are very grounded, but they are also very fragile. You got to work on this. So obviously a tree just fell.
Yeah.
And but we're going to salute the trees and nature and get grounded. Okay, so shift your weight into your left foot and draw your right foot either onto your calf or up onto your inner thigh, above or below your knee. Draw your hands to heart center. Feel the energy of your hands pressing into each other. Let's take 3 sun breaths. So as you ground down and work on your balance, and at any time if you lose your balance, you just take your time to get back into position. You're breathing in as you reach your arms out and up. And you breathe out as you draw your hands in and back together. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And hold your hands out and up, and maybe bring the focus of your eyes upward to a focal point. Energy shooting through the fingertips, heart is lifted, foot is grounded. And then release your hands to heart center and release that foot down. Let's take another deep breath in and switch sides. So shift your weight to the opposite foot. Again, foot either above or below your knee. Belly button in, heart high, hands to heart center, eyes focused, and 3 deep breaths. So you're just working on this balance. So even though the summertime has this reputation to be like all round of sun salutation. So inhale, big breath in. You can reach up and slightly back at a good stretch. And exhale into a forward fold. On your next inhale, hands to shins, belly in, shoulders back, halfway lift. Exhale to a forward fold. Take a walk forward with your hands or get yourself into plank. So hands are aligned under shoulders, feet are at the back edge of your mat. Core is pulled in and up, shoulders are back and down. Take a big breath in, and then end with your exhale as you bend your elbows and lower down. Point your toes, slide your shoulders back, open your heart, cobra, and then back to downward facing dog. We're going to push back. Take a deep breath in, and all the way out. And then go ahead and release your knees, and you can bring your feet out and around in front. We're going to do a little core stuff first, and this, again, it's only going to be 15 minutes. If you want longer segments, there's tons of half an hour and full 60-minute segments on my channel as well. So go ahead and come to boat pose next. So you're going to shift your weight back, and you're going to catch your balance with your hands underneath your thighs. I want you to row your shoulder blades back and together. Point your toes. Your shins can be parallel to the mat for now. Bring the focus of the eyes up, and if you want to, go ahead and let go with your fingertips. And let's find ourselves in boat for 3 breaths. So inhale and exhale through the nose. Heart is lifted, belly in and up, fingertips stretching away from your chest. And then go ahead and release your feet back onto your mat. And if you need to, you can scoot yourself a little forward so you're in the middle of the mat, because we're going to be rolling back and down. So I'm going to turn to the side for just a second so you can see this. But I want you to row your shoulder blades back and together so you're sitting up nice and tall. And as you exhale, you're going to roll down so that the sacrum touches the mat, but your upper ribs are still lifted. Inhale, come all the way back up. You can have your hands under the shoulder, the thighs again if you want. That's a big breath in. Exhale, belly pulls in and roll back. And let's do that one more time. So inhale, lift. And exhale, roll it back. And we're going to hold it back here for 3 breaths. I want you to pull your inner thighs towards each other too. So squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. You might start to feel the warmth in your belly. Take one more breath. And then come all the way back up. And we're going to catch our balance again in boat pose. So bent knee boat pose, and then if you want to, just extend one leg straight. You're going to feel a little hamstring stretch with it as well, which is nice. Again, chest is lifted, toes are pointed, and then switch to the same thing other side. So alternate one side and then the other, and really try to extend the leg as straight as you can get it so that you get a good hamstring stretch. And then if that's going okay for you, do both legs together. So lengthen out and bend. Tap your toes down if you want. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tap down. And one more time. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. We're going to put those 2 things together. So reach your fingertips out in front. This is an inhale. And this is a Pilates move, by the way. It's a half roll back. So tuck behind the tailbone. Sacrum lowers down, touching the mat. You inhale, come back up. Catch your balance and go extending both legs into boat. Bend, keep your legs up this time, roll back. We're going to do it 2 more times. Control as much as you can, take a deep breath in, and then rock yourself back up, maintaining your balance the best you can. Extend the legs straight, get that hamstring stretch, and bend the knees, and we're going to do it 1 more time. So roll it down, getting warmer for sure. Control as much as you can, so not using momentum, but rather controlling it, and extend straight with the legs. And let go with the hands and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Okay, make your way to plank. So go ahead and get yourself into a plank pose. Hands under shoulders, belly pulled in and up, thighs squeezing. Take a big breath in. Let's do a vinyasa by bending the elbows and lowering down. Inhale into a back bend. And exhale into downward facing dog. Okay, from here, let's take the right leg and lift it straight up to the sky. Take a big breath in, pressing evenly through both hands. And then the right knee is going to come over to the left elbow. And we're going to hold it, working the obliques, getting a little core. Take one more breath here, and then send that right leg straight back up. And we're going to do it again. So cross the midline of the body, right knee to left elbow. And then if you want to this time, you can come into a pose called fallen triangle. So the right leg's going to step over off of your mat to the side. It's kind of like a modified side plank. Now, if you're really strong, you can hover the bottom leg, okay? But you don't have to. You can have it down on the mat as well. big breath. And then square off to your mat. Come back to plank. Beautiful. Do a vinyasa. Elbows bent. Inhale. Get a stretch and open the heart. Big smile. Exhale, downward dog. Now take your right leg back up to the sky and step it up and through your hands. Bring your hands to your right thigh. Lift your chest. Come up to your high lunge. Stay with me. Again, this time is going to go really quickly. We're going to balance again. Use your core. Push off of your left foot and find yourself in airplane. So if you wobble, take your time. Pull the belly in and up. Focus your eyes on one spot. Fingertips spread out wide. Flex your left heel. Take one more breath. Rise up to standing. Pull your left knee into your chest. Give it a big hug. Shoulder blades back and together. Single leg mountain pose. And then we're going to go back to tree. So release that foot, again, either onto the calf below the knee or above the knee on the inner thigh. Reach the hands out and up. Bring the focus of your eyes upward. This is where our focus goes, our energy goes. So let's look up. Take a big breath in. Ah, the breeze feels lovely. Hands to heart center. Outside is the best yoga studio of all time. Inhale. Exhale, dive out of it. Beautiful job. Stay with me. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, vinyasa by planting your palms under your shoulders. Step back to plank. You don't have to do a vinyasa, by the way. You can take it out, or otherwise go with the flow. Breath and movement. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths in downward dog. Really ground yourself. And you don't even need a yoga mat for this. So if you're on vacation, you want to do this on the beach on your beach towel, awesome. Okay, let's get it on the other side. So left leg's going to lift up. We're going to breathe in. Really reach through those left toes. And then left knee over to right elbow. And hold it. And really feel the obliques and the core engaging. Okay, left leg to the sky, breathing in. And left knee over to right elbow. Now again, we're going to go into this fallen triangle. So you have the option to set that foot out. I'll be a little bit in the mulch in the garden here today. But we're going with the flow. Definitely yoga off the mat. You got to be peaceful. This is why we practice our yoga, right? So that in challenging moments, we can be more calm. Okay, go ahead and square off. Nice job. That's such a great core exercise. Optional vinyasa. Getting that arm strength and that flexibility. Downward facing dog. Nice job, everyone. Stay with me. Left foot to the sky, breathing in. Left foot up and through your hands as we breathe out. Drop your hips low. Hands can come to your front thigh to give yourself some support on the way up. Take a moment and just feel your upper body in mountain pose. Hips dropping low, chest open. We're going to launch to our airplane. Okay, so pressing out and up and reaching through the fingertips. So we've done some boat poses, some airplane, like everyone's traveling, probably a little bit this summer, but take your piece off of your mat and with you into your travels, into your life. Rise up to standing to single leg mountains. So catching your balance, knee to chest, give it a big hug. Flex your foot, open your heart, pull your shoulder blades back and together. Finding our balance, yes? Okay, coming into our tree one last time. And balance takes practice, and we do lose it with age, like everything. So just keep practicing. You can release your hands all the way out and up. Spread those fingertips out wide. Feel your foot grounding down and your fingertips reaching out and up. Look up, focus upward, receive positive energy for your day. Go ahead and release, toes together to touch, hands in prayer. Take a big breath in, nice job. Exhale, big dive out and fold. Halfway lift, look forward, take another deep breath in. Exhale, plant your palms. One last opportunity for a vinyasa, so you can step back to plank and pause in your plank, by the way. Just check your alignment for a second. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, core, heels flexed, and then bend the elbows lower down. Inhale into a heart opener, a back bend, with a big breath in, and a smile. It's always good. Downward facing dog last time. And breathe. 3 breaths. Grounding, dropping your heels, lifting your tailbone, taking a moment to just pause and set a good intention for your day. And release your knees. Sweep your feet around in front. We're going to do one more boat just to finish out. So hands come out behind the thighs if you want. Shins can be parallel. Here's some options. Okay, stay right here. Perfect. You can release your hands. You can also extend the legs straight. You do you. Find the pose that works best for you and give me 3 deep breaths with your very best effort. Balancing and strengthening your core. And release to cross legs, seated pose. I'm watching a squirrel as I'm doing that, so how can you not be joyful watching a squirrel climb its tree in the morning? Hands in prayer. Let's finish out with 1 deep breath as we began. We will finish, so we have a complete circle. Let's take a deep breath in together. Gather your good positive energy, resilience, balance, and strength as you reach out and up. And exhale, draw your hands in and back to heart center. Nice job, everybody. We definitely had to go with a flow this morning, and but it's a good thing. We got it done anyway. So thank you for joining us. We'll do a couple more lives throughout the summer. We will do another poolside one.
We will.
Yes, we will definitely do that, and I will announce it at some point, probably not until August, right? But in the meantime, everyone, stay healthy, stay strong, and stay flexible, warriors. Peace out. See you soon.